I think this is a very interesting conference, probably a marquee conference on tires and rubber components. I mean, it was for me, I have attended this for the first time. This gave a lot of insights into the tire and rubber industry, the kind of growth they have demonstrated over the last 20 years or last 15 years, and also the kind of challenges and the new approach on automation and some of the problems which they need to solve on helping the industry, the automotive industry, on fuel efficiency, on reducing emissions, and on encouraging safety related measures. So I'm glad that this conference is taking place, where stock of the situation will be taken, and probably we will learn from best practices of many companies. So I think the three things, as I said in the beginning. A, the automotive industry is going through a tectonic shift, as we all discussed in the conference. So the automotive industry of yesteryears is completely morphing into a completely new industry. So since the tire industry is directly connected with the automotive industry, it will also go through that change, in the sense that whatever are the challenges and the aspirations of automotive industry, same will reflect in the tire and the rubber industry as well. For instance, as I can repeat, one is the safety considerations. That's very, very critical. So what technologies, of course, radial tires have come in, are coming in a good way. Probably the next level on technology will have to come in. The other is how do we improve the fuel efficiency? That is the second part. The third is that over a period of time, and probably starting immediately, heavy vehicles will become heavier. Yeah. So how does tire industry cope with additional loads on the tires? Okay. So I think that is something which is going to be important, and the fourth thing is predictability. When will the tire give way, or what will be the tire life? So I think some of these things will have to come in, and probably some sensors will have to be fitted on tires for the driver to know when something is going wrong. You know. No, absolutely. I think every industry today, see, uh, clearly the future belongs to integrated, connected, and an automated world. Tire industry is no different. And I think there are players in the tire industry who are doing an extremely good job and trying to stay ahead of the curve, of the change curve. So I'm sure they will come up to that level to ensure that tire industry continues to keep pace with the automotive industry. Many times tire industry could bring in solutions which could actually help the automotive industry to do even better. So I think one thing is good for tire industry, that irrespective of technology, whether it is electric vehicle, whether it is a other non-fossil fuel vehicle, or if it is a fossil fuel vehicle or a gasoline vehicle, the tire's job will continue to be the same, to roll the vehicle onto the road. So that is the one good part. The challenge which will come to the tire industry is that the future models are going to be sweating the asset much more, which means if if a truck was doing 150 or 200,000 kilometers in India, it will do 400 or 500,000 kilometers, which means the longevity of tire will become a critical issue, a critical, I would say, input for tire design, which means a lot of design changes may happen in the tire, and people will stop looking at the initial cost of tire. They will look at the life cycle cost of tire. How long does it last? So that is going to be very, very important. So that's going to be a paradigm shift from Indian psyche, that we were always buying, okay, this tire is cheaper, decent brand, cheaper price, so let me go for it. Today people will ask, how many kilometers will it give me? What is your guarantee? And you have to give that predictability very, very clearly. So, I think that is going to be, so while one thing remains same irrespective of automotive technology, whether electric or non-electric or fossil fuel, tire will not change much, but one thing will change is the usage conditions of the tires here. It will become at least 2 times. Each asset will sweat because all the vehicles of the future, the initial cost will be higher, which means that it has to be able to break even and to give value proposition to the customer which is acceptable. These machines will have to do twice or thrice the work. So, therefore, tires will also have to do twice or thrice the work. So, that is the major change which is going to come in. And then of course, safety, how do you produce tires, sustainability measures, what is the carbon you are generating, all of those will be challenges, and that is the challenge which the entire industry is facing irrespective of any industry.